Akashvani presents Morning News. Good morning, I'm Sarabjit Kaur. The headlines. Lok Sabha to begin discussion on Pahalgam terror attack and Operation Sindoor today. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says Operation Sindoor proved that there are no safe havens for enemies and terrorists targeting India. Also announces construction of grand statues of iconic Chola emperors Rajaraja Chola and Rajendra Chola I in Tamil Nadu. Uttarakhand Govt orders magisterial probe into Haridwar's Mansa Devi temple Stampede. United States and European Union finalise trade deal with 15% tariff on most EU goods entering US. Thailand and Cambodia to hold talks in Malaysia today to resolve their border dispute. And in cricket, India pull off a sensational draw against England in fourth Test of Anderson-Tendulkar Trophy. And now the news in detail. The discussion on Operation Sindoor is expected to begin in Lok Sabha today. Parliamentary Affairs Minister Kiran Rijiju had earlier informed that a special discussion on the terrorist attack in Pahalgam and India's response under Operation Sindoor will be held during the ongoing monsoon parliament session.
ऑपरेशन सिंदूर पर चर्चा करने के लिए तैयार है. स्पेशल डिस्कशन ऑन टेररिस्ट अटैक इन पहलगाम एंड इन रेस्पॉन्स टू दैट द ऑपरेशन सिंदूर कैरिड आउट बाय इंडियन आर्म फोर्सेस. इस पे हम चर्चा करेंगे. सरकार ने एग्री पहले दिन से किया है. मंडे से लोकसभा में 16 आवर्स के लिए ऑपरेशन सिंदूर पर चर्चा होगी और ट्यूसडे को राज्यसभा में फिर 16 घंटे के लिए ऑपरेशन सिंदूर पर चर्चा होगी.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said that Operation Sindoor has demonstrated to the world how India will respond if its sovereignty is attacked. Mr. Modi said that the military operation has instilled a new sense of self-confidence across the country. He was speaking at the birth anniversary celebrations of the iconic Chola king Rajendra Chola I at Gangaikoda Cholapuram in Tamil Nadu. Prime Minister said Operation Sindoor also proved that there are no safe havens for enemies and terrorists targeting India.
आज का भारत अपनी सुरक्षा को सर्वोपरि रखता है. अभी ऑपरेशन सिंदूर के दौरान दुनिया ने देखा है कि कोई अगर भारत की सुरक्षा और संप्रभुता पर हमला करता है तो भारत उसे कैसे जवाब देता है. ऑपरेशन सिंदूर ने दिखा दिया है कि भारत के दुश्मनों के लिए, आतंकवादियों के लिए अब कोई ठिकाना सुरक्षित नहीं है.
Prime Minister also announced that grand statues of Chola emperors Rajaraja Chola and Rajendra Chola I will be erected in Tamil Nadu to honour their contributions to Indian history and culture. Mr. Modi said that the Chola Empire represented a golden era of India marked by achievements in architecture, governance, diplomacy, trade and cultural integration.
आने वाले समय में हम तमिलनाडु में राजराजा चोला और उनके पुत्र और महान शासक राजेंद्र चोला प्रथम की भव्य प्रतिमा स्थापित करेंगे. ये प्रतिमाएं हमारी ऐतिहासिक चेतना का आधुनिक स्तंभ बनेगी.
Uttarakhand Chief Minister Pushkar Singh Dhami has ordered a magisterial probe into Mansa Devi temple Stampede in Haridwar. Haridwar's additional district magistrate has been assigned the task of conducting a probe into the incident and submit a report within 15 days. Speaking to reporters in Haridwar, Mr. Dhami said the stampede broke out at the Mansa Devi temple because of a rumour and those responsible for spreading it will face strict action.
इस घटना के मजिस्ट्रियल जांच के आदेश कर दिए गए हैं और ये अफवाह क्यों फैली, कैसे फैली, इसकी जांच की जा रही है. जो भी इसमें दोषी पाया जाएगा उनके खिलाफ कार्रवाई की जाएगी. घायलों को हर संभव मदद की जा रही है. उनके स्वास्थ्य को जल्दी से जल्दी ठीक हो के लिए हर संभव प्रयास किए जा रहे हैं.
The stampede broke out yesterday during a rush of pilgrims along a stair route leading to the Mansa Devi temple, killing 8 people and leaving 30 injured. Chief Minister Dhami has also announced a financial assistance of 2 lakh rupees each to the families of the deceased persons and 50,000 rupees to the injured. President Draupadi Murmu and Prime Minister Narendra Modi have expressed grief over the loss of lives in the stampede. In Uttar Pradesh, at least 19 people were injured in a stampede-like situation after an electric wire fell on a tin shed, causing many people to come in contact with the live wire in Barabanki early this morning. The incident happened outside the ancient Osaneshwar Mahadev temple, where devotees had lined up for darshan on the third Monday of the holy month of Sawan. The condition of 2 devotees is critical. Upon receiving information, District Magistrate Shashank Tripathi and Superintendent of Police Arpit Vijayvargai reached the temple premises along with senior officers. DM Shashank Tripathi said some monkeys jumped onto the overhead electric wires, causing them to fall onto the tin shed. As a result, around 19 people received electric shocks. The condition of 2 is critical. This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our X handle at AIR News Alerts. And for details of stories and more, log on to our website www.newsonair.gov.in and download News on AIR app. Welcome back. You're listening to the Morning News. United States and the European Union have finalized a comprehensive trade deal that places a 15% tariff on most EU goods entering the US. US President Donald Trump and EU Chief Ursula von der Leyen announced last night that they have reached a deal to end a transatlantic tariff standoff and avert a full-blown trade war. Details on this from our correspondent.
The agreement came as the clock ticked down on August 1 deadline for the European Union to strike a deal with Washington or face an across-the-board US levy of 30%. Mr. Trump told reporters the deal involved a baseline levy of 15% on European Union exports to the United States, the same level secured by Japan. The US president also said the European Union has agreed to purchase $750 billion worth of energy from the United States as well as $600 billion more in additional investments in the country. Sanyukta Yadav, Akashvani News, Delhi.
Meanwhile, the US administration has confirmed that the August 1st deadline for imposing reciprocal tariffs remains unchanged, with no plans for an extension. Speaking to the media last night, US Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick ruled out any possibility of a delay. He further affirmed that there would be no additional grace periods. The leaders of Thailand and Cambodia will meet in Malaysia today for talks aimed at resolving a deadly border dispute. Thai acting Prime Minister Phumtham Wangchayachai will lead Bangkok's delegation, while Cambodian Prime Minister Hun Manet is also expected to attend the talks. Meanwhile, death toll in Thailand-Cambodia border clashes has risen to 32 and more than 130 people have been injured. Cambodians are fleeing the border with Thailand as clashes continue for the 4th day yesterday. Thailand had declared martial law in border areas amid fighting with Cambodia. Speaking to reporters in Scotland last night, US President Donald Trump warned both countries that future trade agreements with Washington would be suspended if hostilities continue. Vaccines have prevented more than 2.5 million deaths caused by SARS-CoV-2, the virus behind COVID-19. A report.
Led by researchers from the Catholic University of the Sacred Heart in Italy, the study found that one COVID-related death was avoided for every 5,400 vaccine doses administered. About 82% of the lives saved involved people who were vaccinated before contracting the virus. Additionally, 57% of the total lives saved were during the Omicron period, and 90% of the deaths prevented were among individuals aged 60 and above. Overall, the study estimated that vaccines saved 14.8 million years of life, globally equivalent to 1 year of life saved for every 900 doses administered. The findings were published in the JAMA Health Forum Journal. Yashasvi Kiryal, Akashvani News, Delhi.
The India Meteorological Department, IMD, has forecast extremely heavy to very heavy rainfall over East Rajasthan today. The weather agency said that monsoon conditions are likely to be in active phase over central India and along the west coast and adjoining Ghat areas. Heavy rains lashed several parts of Gujarat over the past 24 hours, disrupting normal life. Chief Minister Bhupendra Patel held a meeting at the State Emergency Control Centre in Gandhinagar last night and took stock of the situation. Meanwhile, the IMD has issued orange alert for northern districts. Yellow alert has been issued for nearly 20 districts of the state. Our correspondent has filed this report.
Heavy rainfall has caused waterlogging and localized flooding, affecting road traffic in several districts including Kheda, Surendranagar, Patan, Arvalli, Ahmedabad, Mehsana, Banaskantha and Sabarkantha. In view of the heavy rains on Sunday, all the primary and higher secondary schools in Kheda district will remain closed today. People living in low-lying areas in Patan and Sabarkantha districts were shifted to safer locations yesterday. 12 teams of NDRF and 20 teams of SDRF have been deployed in the rain-affected districts to carry out rescue and relief work. The authorities have asked people to avoid non-essential travelling. Meanwhile, fishermen have been advised not to venture into the sea for the next 5 days due to rough weather conditions. Aparna Khund, Akashvani News, Ahmedabad.
Now in sports news, we bring you the latest updates from the world of cricket and chess.
India pulled off a great fight back to hold England to a draw in the fourth test of the Anderson-Tendulkar Trophy at Old Trafford, keeping the series alive. The men in blue batted for more than 5 sessions in their second innings to reach 425 for 4 when the draw was agreed upon. Washington Sundar with an unbeaten 101 and Ravindra Jadeja not out on 107 batted together for over 2 sessions to help India avoid a decisive defeat and secure one of the most resilient draws in recent test history. Earlier, after conceding a 311 run lead and losing both openers for ducks in the second innings, India showed tremendous determination to achieve a favourable result. Skipper Shubman Gill scored a century and opening batsman KL Rahul played a crucial knock of 90 runs, laying the foundation for India's fight back. England remained 2-1 up in the series. The final test will be played at the Oval beginning on Thursday. In chess, Grandmaster Koneru Hampi and International Master Devya Deshmukh are set to face off in rapid and blitz tie breaks today to decide the winner of the FIDE Women's World Cup in Batumi, Georgia. The match will start at 1:35 p.m. Indian Standard Time. After 2 intense classical games ended in draws, the fate of the All-Indian clash now hinges on faster formats where time control and composure will play a crucial role. With Sudhir, Nithya Franco, Akashvani News, Delhi.
And now for a look at today's newspapers. It's over to Subhadra Ramachandran.
Thank you, Sarabjit. With a debate in Lok Sabha scheduled for today, the Indian Express quoting the Prime Minister mentions, Operation Sindoor proved there is no safe haven for terrorists. Quoting the Prime Minister, Hindu notes, Chola dynasty's legacy provides a roadmap for modern India. Marking the start of the next phase of the special intensive revision, Bihar data released. Next phase of revision to begin is the opening headline in the Hindustan Times. Gen AI courses ride the next wave in tech learning. EdTech firms have a growing clientele, 6 to 15 years old, states a Financial Express. And finally, the sports page of Times of India has a picture of proud Tejaswin Shankar, who broke his own national record in decathlon in Poland. With that, it's back to you, Sarabjit.
Thank you, Subhadra. In our bilingual live phone-in program, Public Speak, at 9:30 p.m. today, we will bring an insightful discussion on prevention and cure from hepatitis. During the program, listeners will have the opportunity to ask our experts questions related to early identification of liver diseases. To participate, simply dial the telephone numbers 011-23717-117 and 011-2331-4444. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Lok Sabha to begin discussion on Pahalgam terror attack and Operation Sindoor today. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says Operation Sindoor proved that there are no safe havens for enemies and terrorists targeting India. Also announces construction of grand statues of iconic Chola temples, Rajaraja Chola and Rajendra Chola I in Tamil Nadu. Uttarakhand Govt orders magisterial probe into Haridwar's Mansa Devi temple Stampede. United States and European Union finalise trade deal. And in cricket, India pull off a sensational draw against England in 4th test of Anderson-Tendulkar Trophy. And with that, we end the morning news. Have a nice day.